This is Panzer George. Welcome. This is Operation Rage, Turn 1 Germany. And we're going to be playing this with Rules 7.3, 1940 Bloodbath Rules. So, as part of this new map, we have, on my side, I'm playing Panzer George as the Germans, of course. We've got General in the Bunker, in other words, Jordan, who's going to be playing the Japanese. And then we have Bandit, also known as Dave, who's going to be playing the UK. And then Volcano Lair, also known as Matt, who's going to be playing the US and Americans. And I'm assuming the UK is also going to play Commonwealth. So let's get started. So we chose technology for the UK, Russia, US, and Japan, but Germany has opted not to have technology. So Germany has 30 IPCs, so they're going to be buying 7 infantry and 2 artillery, which is a total of 29, so we have 1 IPC left over. So now we have quite a few combats. Of course, this is turn 1. So what we're going to do first, let's do the simple ones first. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a tank from Romania and go into Bulgaria, and that will give us 4 units. So we'll put those on the board right now. So we got 4 in Bulgaria. We're going to be invading Yugoslavia, which has a total of 5 units. So in Yugoslavia, we're going to be moving in from Slovakia, Hungary, tank, infantry, from Slovakia, Hungary, and as well we're going to be moving in 2 artillery and 6 infantry. And that's what we're going to be moving in there. As well, we're going to be sending in 1 fighter, which is going to be going into Yugoslavia. So that fighter has 3 movement left. Give me a second. I'm going to put the other tank on. Okay, then also we're going to be so in Normandy we're going to be sending in 2 infantry from Holland. Excuse my butterfingers, give me a second here. So 2 infantry is going to go into Normandy, 1 tank, and 1 artillery. And then into France, we're going to be sending in the 2 infantry and artillery from Belgian Holland. We're going to be sending in the 2 tanks. We're going to be sending in the 3 infantry from West Germany. We're also going to be sending in the 2 mechs. And we'll be sending in this artillery. As well. And then we'll be sending in these 3 infantry from southern Germany to be going in. And then into Vichy, we're going to be sending in these 2 mechanized infantry from southern Germany. And we're going to be paratrooping 2 infantry from Berlin into Vichy. And then we're going to be sending in 1 plane from Slovakia, Hungary. 1, 2, 3. So we have one movement left. And the bomber has 1, 2, 3. And it has, it's used 3, but it's on an is it on an airfield? No, it's not. So it's got one movement left as well. In addition, we're going to be attacking this fleet. So let's do our naval actions here. So we have a sub in A-23, which is going to be moving to the channel. We have a sub in A-18, which is going to be moving into the channel. And we have 2 subs here, A-9 and A-10. They're going to be attacking off New Brunswick. Those ships there. In addition, we have 2 fighters coming from Western Germany. And we have 3 tacticals from Western Germany. A sec here. So they have 1, 2, and there's an airfield. So they have 3 left. Those units there have 3 left. And also we have a destroyer in A-14. That's going to be moving down into the channel and attacking. And also we have this tactical here. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to join the battle. That will have 1 left. So if I'm going to take any losses, it'll be the one with the 1 left. So far that's 4 tactical and 2 fighters. The one from Norway is going to go in, 1, 2. So that makes a total of 3 fighters. And it has 2 left. And then also what I'm going to do in France, I'm going to be sending in a tactical from Poland. 1, hold on a second. Poland here. 1, 2, 3. So that's going into France. And so is this fighter from Holland, Belgium. So I just want to double check I've got everything that needs to be where it is. Okay, and the units from Norway are going to be moving into Finland. So we're going to be liberating Finland. So that brings us 4 units in Finland. So 4 units up here in Finland. And I believe I've got 1 bomber hanging around in Berlin. Pardon me. Okay, so I've got my mix, got my infantry, got my fighter. Okay, so we're ready to do our combats. So let's do the one in Yugoslavia first. So Yugoslavia, I've got 6 Yugoslavians. Or sorry, 5 Yugoslavians. I've got 6 infantry. I've got 2 artillery. Got a fighter. Got a tank. So I can pair, I've got a total of 7 infantry, so I can pair my infantry up. So let's do that right now. So I've got a tank, I've got an aircraft, I've got, pardon me, 2 artillery, 2 infantry, and I got 5 at once. So let's roll all that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 2, 4, 6, and 5 ones. There we go. Gotta get 6 hits, and I get a total of 2 hits. So 2 hits on the Yugoslavians, they get to fire back. So I've got 5. And they miss. So I get to fire again. This time they're short 2, so they only have 3 left. I get enough hits. I've got 4 hits, so they're dead. And they get to fire 3 back. And they get 1 hit. So 1 German unit's dead, but Yugoslavians are gone. So that was good for the Germans. So next we're going to do Normandy. So I've got a tank, I've got an artillery, I've got 2 infantry, and I've got 3 French defending, 2 infantry and 1 artillery, so we're going to roll that. So I've got a tank, infantry, artillery paired, and 1 infantry. So far 1 hit. The French get to fire back. They have 3 shots. And they also get 1 hit. So I take off 1 German infantry and 1 French infantry. So I've now got a tank, an infantry, and artillery paired. I miss. They get to fire. Whoops. They get 1 hit. So now it's 2 against 2. I've got a tank and an artillery. And I get 2 hits, so the French are gone. And the French miss. So victory in Normandy. So now we're going to do Vichy. I've got 2 mech, 2 infantry, and 1 fighter versus 3 French. Here we go. So we have 1 fighter and 4 infantry. I gotta get 3 hits. And I get 1 hit so far. And of course they get to fire back. And they miss. I get to fire again. So now it's only 2 British units left. I get one hit. They get 2 shots. They get 2 hits, so I lose 2 infantry. They lose 1 infantry, so now they're down to 1. So I have an aircraft and 2 infantry, and I miss, and they roll, and they get a hit. Now I'm down to 1 mech and 1 fighter versus 1 artillery. Oh goodness, and they hit again, so I don't get to take Vichy. Okay, so now we're going to do the battle for France. Let's hope this one goes better. So I have 5 tanks coming in. German tanks. 5 infantry. I've got a tactical fighter and 2 artillery. So I'm going to pair those with 2 infantry. Oh, I also have 2 mech. The French have a fighter. They have an artillery, they have a tank, they have an AA, there's a British tank, an artillery, and 6 infantry. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is do the AA. So I have 2 planes coming in, so they roll their AA rolls, and the AA rolls miss. So now we do regular combat. So I have 5 tanks, 3, 4. I have 5 tanks. I have a tactical. I have a fighter, and then I have 2 artillery and 2 infantry paired. And then I have 3 infantry and 2 mechs. That's another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's count that up. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2 plus 5 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 should be 16. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have 16 dice there. So let's roll the first group. So far 3 hits. 3 hits against the French and the British, 3 hits. And then the others. Another 2 hits. So that's a total of 5 hits. And now the British and the British and the French fire back. So they have 2 tanks. They have 1 fighter, and they have 5, 6, 7, 8 twos. 2. Oops, those aren't twos. 2, 4, 6, 8 twos, and then there's an AA which doesn't fire, so they should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So they have 11 there. And they get a total of 2 hits. So that was good for the Germans, at least for the first round. So the French take off 5. So they would take off an AA unit, and then they would take off 4 of these. So that would leave 1 left. And then the Germans would take off 2 infantry. And then we go again. Okay, so the Germans would have the same roll, less 2 infantry, so we should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So there we go. Oops, hold on. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14. Let's do that again. Okay, so we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that wipes out the French and the British. They get the fire back. So they have 2 tanks, and they have a total of 4. They have 4 other units, so they get the fire. And they cause 2 losses. So I lose 2 more infantry, and the British and French are dead. I'm gonna put that on the board. So now we're going to do the naval battle. So this is with the new 7.3 rules. So we have a battleship and 2 cruisers. One of the cruisers defends at a 4, and they all have AA. And because I have a number of planes coming in, so I've got a destroyer, I've got 2 submarines, I got 3 fighters and 4 tacticals. So the three of the tacticals will pair. Like so. So we've got 3 tacticals at 4, and of course we have the AA fire. 2 subs, 1 destroyer, and then 3 fighters and 1 tactical, which is unsupported. So we're going to roll the AA rolls. So that's 5 at 1. And they score 1 hit. So I'm going to take off a tactical. Good shooting for the British. And now we start a combat. So I actually do get a surprise strike because there's no, these are cruisers. So I get 2 submarines that get a surprise strike. And I'm going to go for your battleship. You know what? I'm going to go for the cruisers, so don't know if it matters. You're both going to go for the battleship. Okay, so I missed the battleship. Okay, so that's it for my surprise strike. So next comes the destroyer, 3 fighters, and 3 tacticals. And I get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have enough to destroy the force. I did get an order of loss, but of course with that many hits it doesn't matter. And now they get to fire back. So they have 1 cruiser at 3. Oops, wrong die. 1 cruiser at 3 and 2 at 4. And they get 1 hit back. So I'm going to take off my destroyer, and that's the end of that combat. I'm actually going to have a destroyer and a sub in the zone. So that's it for the combat. And so now it's non-combat. So we have to do some landings. So we lost a tactical. So one of the fighters has to land here, and the other ones can land in Western Germany. So the remainder will go in Western Germany. This tactical and fighter, one of them came from Belgium, so it can also land in Western Germany. And the one from Vichy has only got 1 movement left. It goes in northern Italy. So we do have France, but we don't have Vichy. This fighter here that had 3 movement left is going to go in southern Italy. And this bomber is going to be a transport from Berlin. And it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and land in Libya. Hold on a minute, it can't land in Libya. 1, 2, 3. Because there's no airfield. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, we'll just leave that one there for now. Okay, we're going to take these ships are going to move to A13 from A14, and this transport's going to take 2 infantry from Berlin and land them in Norway. Our tactical that attacked in France is also going to go to Western Germany. So we can rail some units. Hold on a second here. And let me get a few markers. So we've got Normandy, we've got Finland, we've got Yugoslavia, and we've got Bulgaria. Okay, and we have this bomber, which came from Berlin, 1, 2, 3, so it's going to have to land in northern Italy as well. Okay, so we're going to move an AA into Holland, Belgium from Western Germany. We're actually going to move, one AA, and we're also going to rail 2 infantry from Berlin. That's an AA. Give me 1 second. So we're going to move over. Berlin is going to move 2 infantry, rail it to Holland, Belgium. And we have a total of 5. So then what we're going to do is we're going to move this artillery into Slovakia, Hungary. We're going to move these 6 infantry into Poland. We're going to move 1 AA into Poland. Make it 2 AAs into Poland. Okay, anything else? I think I've pretty well moved. Oh, I apologize. I have a combat over here. I totally forgot. So we have 2 submarines versus 1 destroyer. So let's do that one now. So 2 submarines, 2 hits, and the destroyer misses. So we destroy that convoy. Off New Brunswick. Okay, so now I'm going to put on my reinforcements. So they're all going to go in Berlin. I've got 7 infantry and 2 artillery. So this video is getting long. I'll do my disposition of forces and IPCs after. Thank you.